Hey everybody, we are back, and if we are playing green right now, we are playing Badgermole Cub. This is a 2 mana 2/2. When it enters the battlefield, Earthbend 1. Then whenever you tap a creature for mana, add an additional green mana. So that means any of the Earthbended lands that you now turned into creatures create a second mana, but so do Gene Pollinator and Alana War Elf. And so this deck is taking the Drunith shell that was popular a couple weeks ago and seeing if we can get it more explosive with faster starts ready to push out more damage. Let's go ahead and jump right into some standard games and see how it works. Okay, we're going to go ahead and grab it and let's jump right into it. I don't have a lot of experience playing it. I want to see how it works. It's obviously the talk of the town right now in Magic, and so clearly it does produce a lot of mana really quickly. Does it produce enough to get under some of the control decks that are out there? We're going to find out. We'll go ahead and keep this. We have Gene Pollinator on 1. And then we have, well, looked like they targeted it for a second. Thought maybe we wouldn't have it. Okay, the mono white aggro deck. So this is Paw Patch into a 2-drop. Unfortunately, we can't Offspring. If we had a 2-drop, we'd be able to play it there, but not going to be able to. So with a 1/2, we might as well try and get in. Next turn, we could play the 1/3 and get a whole bunch of counters. We could hold up Mutation. Let's see what happens here on our opponent's turn 2. We could get Tyvar out. Okay. So let's play Tyvar this way. Next turn we'll drop and get a whole bunch of counters. Seam Rip is going to take which, though? The Pollinator. Okay. Okay. So Tyvar now costs 4, a little unfortunate. Do we have to pass here? Yeah, I think we do. Let's see what he has here. We're holding up the counter spell. Yeah, so I think we go ahead and do that now. Okay. If he has a Seam Rip, this could be bad. But assuming not. He would have to sack both creatures in order to get that off the battlefield. Let's see what he has here. Shelter by Ghost. Okay. That's obviously a really good one. The lifelink becomes important there. So we do we attack here? No. We play the land, play the Tyvar, and just say go. Next turn we'd be able to pump this up with trample. It would be much more of a threat. Okay, he's gonna get a +1/+1 counter. He's got 4 mana and 2 cards. Okay, that's a really good one. It's gonna force a chump block here. Yep. Get the roll token. Yep. Yeah, there's nothing we can do there. We'll go ahead and move right along to the next game. Let's see what we got. No Badgermole in that one. So that is the main goal of this video, testing that out to see if that's something that's going to really push the pace here and really lead to some more explosive starts like Drunith can have by itself. Okay. Going first, I like. Bunch of damage from land, so sometime that may be important to know. Is the pollinator going to survive? Looks like it's not. Okay, good choice. So Drunith with no 1-drop is less than ideal. Go ahead and play Badgermole. Badgermole eats a removal spell. Okay. Okay. Back up Badgermole. No other lands. Wow, okay. I mean, do we just throw it down out there? I guess so, right? He attacks in. Yeah. Yep. Okay, now we have some mana to work with here. We could go Tyvar and Llanowar Elf. We could go Drunith, Llanowar Elf, Llanowar Elf. I like that too. But Tyvar really punishes them from trying to attack, right? Let's see what they do here. I wouldn't mind blocking Emberheart with Tyvar. Chance that that could go wrong for me. But as long as I have Badgermole Cub, I'm going to have plenty of mana next turn. Here you could go Drunith into Paw Patch. And then spot removal will be really bad for my opponent. Looking at the life totals, right? Like, I don't love being at 14. He shocks the Llanowar, attacks as a 3/3, and I block. Right? Or he attacks with both. I block one. He shoots it. And I eat a higher claw. Yeah, I think it's fine. Okay. He wants the cub. Okay. He was going to get the cub anyway, so no terrible value there. Now we want to go Drunith and double up one of these. Maybe. Well, it's not double up because the copy will be a 1/1. Okay. It's got 2 cards in hand. I mean, he could just pump these up to 2/3s, right? But it just goes like this. He pumps 1, pumps 2. I go to 4. I'm in trouble there. I go like this. He pumps it up, kills Drunith. I get a creature left. Yeah. I mean, if he thinks I have nothing else in hand, you know, he could kill Paw Patch, but he's not going to, right? He just kill Drunith, get it out of the way. Yeah. Now he can attack as a 3/4, right? He can deal 1 damage. If this is a lightning strike, he just attacks. Yeah. Well, I mean, we keep the Drunith alive, which is good. Oh, did I mess it up? I said 4 toughness, right? I said it, and then I messed it up. Okay. Okay. Plays the land. I mean, is that helpful at all? I guess. Yeah. Mistake not getting that higher claw off. It would be at the expense of one more creature, but paw patch. Yeah. Still a good game there. Let's go ahead and get into the next one. Badgermole was really good early on. I did not draw any lands there at all. That was a little frustrating with the number of land draws. But let's go ahead and get right back into it. See what we got here. Okay. Llanowar into Badgermole. Right now tap for 2, but nothing to be used. We could attack with the Earthbend, if nothing else next turn. Okay, Tragic Trajectory. Okay. Another trajectory. Okay. Now Badgermole not long for the board, as it seems. We could get Paw Patch going. Very good, giving +1/+1 counter to everything, every turn. Death Touch is going to stop the ground quite a bit. But we'll get this started. Next turn, these trample guys will have even more. We'll have 4 mana to Rhythm, if that's what we choose to do. Okay. No blocks there. Want to keep the creature count high right now on the board. Okay. And understandably getting rid of that. Well, Drunith makes a bunch of sense, right? So we could do... we can get a 1-drop. Drunith into a 1-drop and be ready to get like a 2-drop the following turn. Right? Makes sense. We can get another paw patch. Attack. This is cast a creature, so it did not trigger. Another preacher. Okay, assume it blocks the 4 power. That's 5, 6, 7, 8. We could get a 2-drop. So we get Llanowar. Does he have a removal? He does. Okay. Is this gonna help us? Okay, so 4. You can get a 2-drop. This is 12, but he's going to block, right? No way he wouldn't. Well, let's make him do it anyway. Does it have another? No. Down to 1, so can't deal with the flyers there. And that's gonna be over. Let's go ahead, jump right into another. Let's see what we have here in this one. Okay, we'll keep it. Gene Pollinator and Lanowar Elf have been eating a lot of removal. There's quite a bit of spot removal. We do have 2 cubs, so that may be something that is helpful. The rest is not going to find a target, but obviously black means he has quite a bit of targeted removal. He'll know that the Gene Pollinator is an important target, but we will see if he can do anything about it. The Dark Confidant. Okay, I like it. We pay 2. And we could get Drunith or another cub out. You know what? Let's get another cub out. Okay. Split up is revealed. Do not like to see that right now. Interesting attack, right? Because that taps his creature. Okay. This is 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. We could go Tyvar into this and try and mix up what's tapped and untapped. So if we do this, he does untapped, right? For sure. Unless he blocks one. So we attack with both here, right? Okay. Opponent would likely have to do untapped here, right? But Gene Pollinator can tap something. Let's see what he's thinking about doing here. A lot of +1/+1 counters coming next turn. Okay, so 2 counters for everybody. Everybody's gonna attack. Then he's going to wipe the board of tapped creatures. So this one can't attack. I don't even know if I want to tap anything for Druneth. Like, he's bound to wipe tapped creatures, right? What if we attack with everything? He has 5 blockers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He takes 8. And he has to block with everything. No. This is 19. This is going to be a good amount of blocks. So, but that taps this one again. We just leave it like this, right? Split up is good, but not amazing. If he hits untapped creatures, we tap Gene Pollinator. No, we tap 2 things, right? So he has to do tapped creatures. So he hits these, and we all tapped creatures. We can make this indestructible by tapping someone else. Okay. He's got 2 mana. So he's going to get something out of the graveyard. But he has to block all 3 here, right? Okay. Okay. Good victory there. A little go wide strategy. Badgermole definitely had some influence there. It was able to earthbend a land, and that was part of that go wide strategy. There also was a chance that attacking with everyone, bringing him to 1, and leaving his Dark Confidant to try and flip a card may have been a strategy. Not sure if that was the right strategy or the best strategy, but again, just getting a feel for this deck. Okay. We'll start with Paw Patch. Looking for something on 2, Badgermole or Druneth. Not gonna find it. I'll offer a trade. Not expecting it to be taken. Is this a Badgermole from him? Bristly Bill, okay. He's leaving the door open for attacks. Go wide is definitely appropriate here. It's not the first trigger, but it's usually the second, and third usually, and the game is either ending or just about to be over. Okay, he can do it again. Make this a 4/5, okay. It can attack as a 4/4. No attacks this turn. Next turn it could do the doubling trick, right? So everyone's gonna get 2 counters. It itself would be a 6/6. Or I guess you do it before, right? You do it before, everything gets 4/4, this gets 6, and then everything gets 6 counters. It's gotta be really good with the trample creatures. I'm gonna be open to an attack back. I need to be wary of that. This is going to be able to happen 2 times every turn. Okay. This. So we do this. This is a 6. These are 7 power with 6 counters. So these are 13. So 13, 26. And he has 11, 15 damage. 26, 15, that's 11. So that should do it, right? No, he can get more toughness. So I think we do it next turn. So we're just worried about him going crazy. And he's going to have a lot, right? Because he's going to have 2 fetch lands, and then next turn up to 4 fetch lands. So this is going to get up to 12 counters. So this could be 20. So we may have to chump block that next turn. but we will have 7, 13, and then 13 counters, so 26 on the 1. Okay, glad this doesn't have haste. Could be a big blocker for this one. Could draw something in for 2 mana that is going to be relevant here. Double the triggers, okay. Yep. Yep. Okay, let's see what we got. And we did not get anything that was very useful. We're not going to do the math here. He's going to eat 1 for sure, right? But is that enough with the trample for the others? He eats 1. We'll let him do the math and figure this out. I assume that we're dead here. I assume he can figure out how to block efficiently here and then beat us in the backswing, but let him do the math just in case. This is going to be like 12, right? So like we're going to get a decent amount, but because he didn't tap these yet, he could still put the +1/+1 counters from these on this chocobo. But we'll give it to him and just go ahead and go through all the triggers. Again, math, we're not doing this late in the game here. This 104 Trampler with 2 more land drops, 2 more doubles. Not looking to do a ton of math here. I mean, he's not going to mess it up because he knows what it is. He knows he's got the largest toughness on the trample guy. So he's not going to end up messing this up. Like theoretically right now this is 20 damage, 7, and then, yeah. Yeah, he's got it. Well, we were dead on the next turn, on our opponent's turn, so we did not have anything there. Let's go take a look at this deck and see where this deck is going to go. Obviously not the best showing. I think it did show some of the power of the deck. I thought this upper end was really strong. Obviously Tyvar is really strong with the indestructible against some of the control decks, the sweepers. that come out. I thought that part was really strong. This early part, there's so much spot removal. What did we play, 5 games or so? And I think we had one game where we were able to tap the 1-drop on turn 2 for mana. So even before Badgermole Cub comes out, just the fact that it's in the format means these mana dorks are just getting destroyed left and right. Nonetheless, mana acceleration is obviously really good. Tyvar was really good. I thought the Drunith package was probably a little bit weaker without Spyglass Siren or some of the cards that could get a little bit more value, specifically in the 1-drops. Paw Patch is obviously really good with Drunith, and I think that's part of it. But I would also start to question, what are we doing here with Mockingbird, Beastbinder? Innkeeper's Talent is a card where I never, like, I read it and I see what it can do, I see the value of it, but like, it never seems like a card that would take up 3 spots in the deck. And so maybe there's something else here that we could do to push Drunith a little bit better. I think this deck is going to be a major player. As long as Badgermole Cub is in the format, this is going to be tried out in every green deck imaginable. I'm already trying to think about it in like a Gruul shell rather than Simic, but I thought I would give it a try in Simic first, and not overly successful. I will keep working on it. I like Nature's Rhythm, being able to go get it. But obviously Nature's Rhythm had some anti-synergy with Drunith, and so probably not the best combination of cards here. But until next time, have a great day. If you like content like this, please let me know. Put comments down below whether you're telling me that you really enjoy the deck, you love the deck, or you tell me where you think the deck is going wrong, right? This is not a final version of the deck. Obviously, it didn't perform like a final version. If you have some ways of thinking and some lists that you want me to check out, please put it in the comments below. Subscribe to never miss a video. We do post 3 videos every week, Monday, Thursdays, and Saturdays. And then if you want more, please join the YouTube membership, where we have exclusive member-only videos. We have polls that kind of show the direction of the channel. And then we have an exclusive members-only community Discord channel that we're getting set up so that we can all talk and look at deck lists and help each other learn and grow in this game. So if you'd like to take your support to that next level, please consider joining the YouTube membership. Otherwise, I'll see you on the next one, and have a great day. Bye, everybody.